Maddie Mays, and I'm back for part 2 of my pantry cooking series for the Addison Public Library. And today I'm going to be talking about root vegetables. That would include everything from sweet potatoes to carrots, parsnips, potatoes. Today I'm going to be working with sweet potato because that's what I have around. I like to cut mine about an inch or an inch and a half in size. And the key here is that you want to be sure that all of your vegetables are cut the same size. The reason for that is to ensure that everything cooks evenly in the oven. So what I'm going to do is check 2 of my sheet trays here to see which fits better. This one you can see is pretty full. The potatoes don't have a ton of room to breathe. Everything's kind of crammed up against one another, and you can't really see much of the bottom of the pan. So instead of using the smaller tray, I'm going to switch over to a big sheet tray here. And you can see now everything is sitting flat. There's plenty of room in between all of the pieces, and you can still see quite a bit of the sheet tray underneath. So once my potatoes are laid out on the sheet tray, it's time to season and apply our oil. This is a step I find people usually skimp on, which can lead to under-seasoned or kind of bland tasting vegetables. So my rule here is more oil and more salt than you think you need. I like to take my oil and just kind of drizzle it going up and down the pan. And what I'm looking for here is what I call a glisten. So I just kind of go evenly up and down the pan and then take my hands and just give everything a little zhuzh. So now that my potatoes have been sufficiently oiled, I'm gonna add salt and pepper. So what I like to do for the salt is grab it with all 5 of my fingers and just kind of make it rain. Also gonna do some freshly ground black pepper. There's everything seasoned up, and I'm gonna do exactly what I just did with the oil and just get in there with my hands and give it a good toss. So after our potatoes are seasoned, we're ready to bake. I like to cook my potatoes at around 425 degrees. I find it's a perfect temperature for creating that nice caramelization without cooking the potatoes too fast or too slow. I am gonna put these in for about 20 minutes to start. I'll check it after that time just to see where we're at. But what I'm looking for is when I press down on the potato, it should give very easily and feel nice and tender. And you also will see a bit of shrinking and nice coloring. Those are cooked and cooled. There are a whole variety of ways that you can incorporate them into other dishes. I have 2 examples here. I have a red lentil soup here that I put some roasted carrots into. And I have a lentil salad here that I put a whole bunch of roasted vegetables into, including those roasted sweet potatoes. I also am a huge proponent of just eating big mounds of roasted vegetables on their own. I hope these tips were helpful, and I'll see you back here soon.